Hey guys, we're back here at Cheaha State Park. I want to talk to you about some of our park history. So Cheaha has two very awesome things that we're known for. Number one, you can see right below me, we are Alabama's highest point at 2,407 feet. Now when I tell folks that we have a nice mountain up here, some folks have a little hard time believing that Alabama has mountains. We do. We have very old, ancient mountains. And we are the 35th highest state peak out of 50 state high points, so we're not doing too bad. But our second thing that we're known for is also evident in the tower that's behind me. We are Alabama's oldest continuously operating state park. So that's a pretty awesome long strand of years. And we're going to talk about this impressive building right behind me, known as Bunker Observation Tower. So we're going to come on up this way and see what facts we can find along the way. I've got one of the most popular stops along the way, and that is the USGS Marker. So this is used to triangulate and officially say what points are the highest point. Now you're going to notice that there's a funny little number right in here, and that's going to be a triangle, and it's going to be typed with a number. So we have 3 USGS markers, and they're going to triangulate the highest point. So this lets you know that this is our front triangulation, and you have 2 more markers on the back side. And this was initiated in 1941. So we have had multiple towers that were built. Here is our first one, right here with the CCC, and they built it out of logs. So this was just to understand, is this the highest point, to survey it and make sure that this great big tower here would be centered over Alabama's highest point. So now we're going to go in and take a closer look at some of the work that this company did. And guys, right now our tower is closed down due to the coronavirus. So we're giving you this video so you can come and tour it virtually. So first thing you can see is all of the detail work that went in to making this tower possible. So when we had the CCC back in the 1930s, so they arrived here in 1933, and company 468 is the one who built this. So they completed this tower in 1936, and that's the same year that this park opened to the public. Now you can take a look. This is our tough native Cheaha quartzite. Very hard to shape. So it's a little bit more lopsided and rough in the finish of the cuts, but this rock compares to granite and its hardness and its durability. Guys, this is over 80 years that this tower has been standing strong, and it doesn't look any older than the day that they first made it. And as you come in, you're going to notice a couple of things. So this was an original welcoming area. I want y'all to take a look at how thick this wall is. So that's 4 feet thick in the thickness of the walls here at the base. This is part of a natural architecture for building castles and any other large stone structure. You want your base to be much smaller, and as we go up the 62 stairs to the top of the observation point, you'll be able to see that this thickness goes in as it goes up. And as we go back outside, you'll be able to see that the tower tapers up as it goes up to the top. And that way it's got a pyramid shape, because a pyramid is one of the strongest shapes and easiest at deflecting any energy or any blows. So this was made to endure for a long time. Now come on over and let's take a look at Alabama's highest point. So when you come back, you want to be able to find this on your own. Setting yourself up within the stairwell. So if you look up, you're going to see a whole bunch of lines and different squares. So you want to find dead center, and then you look down, and right between your feet, you're going to see an X. And in this case, X does mark the spot. So this is Alabama's highest point, and the reason why they left it as just a simple X is in case we ever went over top of this with wood flooring or had to change anything for the building's sake, we didn't lose our USGS marker. So that's why they triangulated around this. All right, y'all ready to go up and see the view from this place? It's a nice sunny day, so we should be able to see for a good ways. All right, up we go, 62 stairs. So we're gonna stop and take a look at these windows. Because you can go ahead and see, now we're down to about a 2-foot thick wall. And it's only going to continue to get smaller and smaller as we go higher and higher. Here we are on the top of Alabama, and so you're able to see quite a ways in every direction. So coming back over here, this is going to be west. Give you an idea of some of the things you'll be able to see. Over here, the stair-stacked mountain, the 4 peaks where it peters out, is going to be USGS State Forest. And so that's the only other stone CCC observation tower. And if you look really hard on that first mountain peak, you can see the tower. And that tower is built out of Cheaha quartzite. They quarried it here and trucked it 2.5 to 3 hours down to USGS to build their tower out of our stone. This tower is 62 feet, and the one at USGS, Flag Mountain, where the Pinhoti starts, is 51 feet tall. Both of them, great, wonderful places. So looking due west, so the sun's gonna set straight west back this way. That's gonna be where Birmingham area is. Now, you can see 2 smokestacks. 2 smokestacks that you're seeing are just outside Columbiana. Coming back this way, if you can squint real good and hard, you're gonna see a little bit of red, and that's going to be Talladega Superspeedway. So you can see the seats of the speedway. Guys, this is all with naked eye, no binoculars, no spotting scope. These are things that you can see without looking even further. And guys, this is 2 hours away are some of the distances that you are able to see. So coming on back around, you're now looking at the outskirts of Oxford. So that's going to be Signal Mountain, where Publix and the Exchange is going to be. That was a sacred mountain to the Native Americans, and that's why they stopped all development there. So panning even further back this way, you're going to start to see 431 that goes up and over into Lindlock and on over to Jacksonville over there. So that peak that's sticking up behind this mountain range is going to be Chimney Peak, sticking out from Jacksonville. So guys, you can see an awful lot all over here. We're going to swing back east. So over here, you're able to see Georgia just over the line. So Georgia's just 30 minutes over the line. That this second ridge is Georgia. And on a good clear night, you can see planes taking off from the Atlanta airport. So this is also where I'd like to take a moment and talk about leave no trace. So leave no trace is a very important way for y'all to not harm the resource and for the resource to not harm you. If you take a look around, you're going to notice that we've had an awful lot of folks who haven't abided by leave no trace, leave what you find. We know that there's an inherent nature to leave your name behind so you're not forgotten. But guys, about 2 to 3 times a year, we have to come in with a sander, power sand this down, and paint all of it. And it's an unnecessary thing. Just take the pictures and take the memories. But leave this priceless handiwork of the CCC, leave it be. 80 years of history, hopes, and dreams. 80 years of memories. Let's leave that intact. And let's just take our memories with us, rather than leaving them behind for someone else to clean up, and for them to be erased anyway. So we encourage you, help us to leave no trace. So here's an awesome statue of a CCC worker. Now these guys were great unsung heroes of the 1930s. So they were men between 18 and 25, and they worked tirelessly 5 days a week, and they were paid only $1 a day, and they were only allowed to keep $5 a month. The rest was automatically sent back to their homes to keep their families alive, to keep their kid brothers and sisters with shoes and blankets and food. These guys were true unsung heroes, and we are proud to be a CCC Park. Thanks guys, and have a wonderful day.